I got the best budget ergonomic chair of 2026. That's right, it's under $200. It's by a company called ProtoArc. It's an EC200. It's got all the features of an ergonomic chair. So I want to kind of show you guys what we have to offer here. They got a whole bunch of cool stuff in this chair. It's got a 3D headrest. It's got height, tilt, and rotation. It's got 2D adjustable lumbar support on the back right here. It's got customizable seat depth right here. And it's got a high density molded foam cushion. So it's got a whole bunch of cool features packed into it. So without further ado, let's get this thing unboxed and test it out. Look at this fancy box for 200 bucks. Heck yeah. Got some instructions. Wheels, shock mount, instruction, headrest, seat cushion, armrest, the back, another armrest, the crossbars, and the mechanism. A little fancy letter from ProtoArc. Now take a look at that. Unboxing finished in like 30 seconds. That's like unheard of for a chair. So we get a little thank you sticker so you can stick it on the back of your product. This little support sticker has their info in case anything happens to the chair. A message from the designer. My name is Alex. I'm the proud designer behind the product you've just unboxed. As a product designer, your experience means the world to me. I hope my product brings you as much joy as it brought to me during its design. And then a bunch of social media stuff. But that's very sweet. I like when they include little personal notes like that. Lumbar pillow, in case the lumbar support's not enough, you want to add one. They sell that. And then just some more general ProtoArc related stuff. Anyways, that's what's in the little paper package. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of this other stuff. Oh, they're like little snaps. This is nice. What is this? They did so good. And it's really light. I can just hold the back with like one hand. Ooh, 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 ooh. And there's your little lumbar support kind of in the back. There's a little pad here. Nice. But it says it can cover people up to 6'3" and 280 pounds. The little ABS down here. Foam cushion. We got the armrests. All right. Oh, and they're foam. They're soft. You know what I'm not a huge fan of lately? Is these armrests that are like super hard and you can't like push your finger into it, but they're like foam. I like a little push in my armrest foam. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, there's the other armrest. We got the base, the stuff for the wheelbase down here, and then we have the back. We got the seat, head cushion, 2 armrests, and of course the hardware and the mechanism. Okay, so first thing we got to do on this bad boy, usually we just put the wheelbase together. So let's put the wheelbase together. There it is. Give it a good, make sure it's, you know. Then we're gonna put the shock mount on after this thing. Drop it in there. And it just sits there like that. There's one. There's 2. 3. And 4. This part right here, this little circle just goes on top of the shock mount, kind of as evenly as you can. I've put it on there a little crooked and it still goes, so don't beat yourself up if you don't get it the first time. She's on there, baby. Okay, armrests attached. So the last part, we just gotta do the back. Okay. There it is. Dude, that chair is pretty clean for a $200 chair. Look at that. That's nice. That was really easy. And then it's got 2 G5 screws. Okay, well that's it. There's your ProtoArc EC200, fully installed budget chair. Beautiful budget chair. Extremely easy to install. Light pieces, easy to walk, like move around and stuff. I like budget stuff because you could, like I said, you could beat up on it. You know, who cares? It's 200 bucks. Really test it out. If you don't like it, get another budget chair next year. You know what I'm saying? But I've been surprised by some budget chairs in the past. Anyways, I like that the back is mesh. It's got a built-in lumbar support. I like how soft the cushion looks already. and the armrest. Just first impression before sitting in it. I already like it because some mesh chairs have a mesh back and a mesh seat. I prefer a more comfortable seat than a mesh. I like a nice foam, and I like the armrests that are squishy. I think I said that already. And you can tell that it's got a pretty tall back. Like a lot of people, when they say the chair is made for like taller people, they're like, yeah, trust me, bro. And then the headrest just goes like 8 feet in the air. It's like, that doesn't count. I have a back too. All right, I guess I'm just gonna sit in it finally instead of yapping about it. See how it feels. Oh, all right, not bad. The back is very comfortable. The seat didn't like, there's not as much cushion as I thought there would be. It's a little harder than I thought. Like when I pushed on it, I thought it'd be a little softer, but it's like more firm. It's got more support than like, you know, cushion, but it's nice. Maybe it's because the armrests are just at perfect height already, but this is good. Nice simple chair. When I go to use my armrest, there aren't 80 million things going on that I can move around. All right, so that's just it on the arms, just up and down. Nothing too fancy. I do like the angle of the armrest. Yeah, your legs are supposed to be like 90 degrees or whatever, and I'm very tall, but they're actually like over. So technically I could go down a little bit. Nice. Definitely a chair for tall people. So 3D adjustable headrest. Go like this. Go in and out. I like the shock mount too. Sometimes you go and do a shock mount for a chair and it'll just like yeet you straight to the floor and hurt your spine, but this one's like a psh, you know what I mean? I know you guys have seen it. Sometimes I'll hit the button and they'll just like fall straight to the ground. But this is nice. Good for your back if you got a bad back. You don't want to just like, ugh. So that's the controls on the side. This is the up or down, and then you can go into lock. That locks the back. Pull out to unlock it. Can you lock it back in place? Can you lock it anywhere? Okay, and then we have a movable seat cushion back to front. I mean, it is technically an ergonomic chair. It's got the lumbar support, I can feel it, but it's not too like overbearing. It's nice, just a cute little foam there, but it's not like a log in my back, which is nice. One of the first ergonomic chair companies I worked with said that like a super important thing when it comes to like correct lumbar support, you can have all the lumbar support in the world, but if you can't move the seat back and forth on an ergonomic chair, then like, you know, because not everybody's back is the same. So like a lumbar support without the movable seat is actually really bad. And you need to be able to move your seat around a little bit to get that perfect shape, form, fit. So they did a good job there. I haven't found anything to make me upset yet. I genuinely enjoy this chair. It feels nice. And it's real light. Like, easy to move around, which is a big thing for me because this room's very small and I got to move stuff around all the time. And it rolls nice on the carpet. Rolls pretty easy. The heavier the chair, the harder it is to roll it on the carpet. And I like the back. It's just clean. Literally like the boxing and then just having the chair here by itself, like, I don't know. I'd say it's like $400 chair off rip if you were just to ask me. It looks nice. The only thing that could make it better is maybe like including some better materials, but for the price you really can't have an aluminum frame. Also, the plastic frame made it extremely easy to put together, which was nice. But overall, first impressions, I really like the chair. It's pretty comfortable. The only thing that took me off guard when I sat down immediately was this. It was comfortable and I like the support. It just wasn't as much cushion as I thought, but I like that it's firm. It's not that I sank in and I'm like hitting a piece of wood. It's more like the foam just, when you go to sit down on it, the foam's nice and thick. It does have like a high weight capacity. So they say it's a high density molded foam cushion. So I think that's actually a sales point. And like I said, I've never really sat in a chair and had that like level of support. Normally I go in and I just like sink in a little bit, or I sit on like a mesh chair and I sink in. So it was nice to just kind of sit down and have that support I need. It's kind of like as you get older and you need a hard bed and not a memory foam one anymore. It's kind of that sort of situation, but it wasn't uncomfortable. The lumbar support's adjustable. Oh yeah, it definitely moves like up and down. I didn't even know that. I didn't even see that. Yeah, there's like little slots, like little tracks for it, in case you want to move it up higher. This is called a 2D adjustable lumbar support. So in case, you know, the arch in your back is way up here for some reason, they got you covered. So it's been about a week. I've been using this chair every day. I use to do some office stuff, some gaming, and it's really nice. It's simple. I like it. You know, the problem is that like when armrests get overly complicated, sometimes it gets really annoying. It's a nice, simple design and it's easy to move around. I like how comfortable the back is, and it's like extra long, which is nice because I'm tall. I don't know, it just gives me nice support when I sit down into it. I don't feel like I'm just hitting a piece of wood. I feel like there's nice little padding there. So it's real nice. And also, I finally figured out how to adjust the lumbar support. You can adjust it like in and out too, towards you. So there's just a little dial back here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can just do it when you're sitting there, and there's a little dial down here, and it pushes the lumbar support in, and then you go like this, and you can adjust it the other way, and it starts coming towards you. In case you want to like push forward into your back more, or back, you know, right now it's pushed all the way towards me. And then if I want to like bring it back some, then I just leave it like that, and it's good to go. I found that out after I was recording the video, so I figured I'd give you guys that and a little update on how things went. I actually really do like this chair, and I've been using it every day, and I have no regrets at all. And it's nice and affordable. So overall, ProtoArc EC200, highly recommend. I personally am still going to keep using it until I find a better one than this, but I like this one. You'll see it probably in more videos to come. ProtoArc EC200, in my opinion, the best, if not the best, budget ergonomic chairs of 2026, or just budget chairs in general in 2026. I think this is a really good option, and it's really difficult nowadays to find a good usable chair under $200. So the fact that they were able to put all these ergonomic features into it, especially for this price point, is huge. And if you're looking for a chair that you could sit in for 8-10 hours a day and still be comfortable, then this is the one. And it's actually affordable. You know, some of the chairs we cover $1,500, $2,000. I know some people can't afford stuff like that. Even me, when I was starting out on YouTube, my chair was like, it was a free one that I got from a dumpster. So I feel you when it comes to budget chairs, but you at least want to have like a usable chair. So I think for this price point, you get way more than you would get for a typical $200 chair. So they did a really good job on this. I'm very surprised. This is the first time we've ever reviewed ProtoArc, but they kind of blew me away here. I really do enjoy this. I hope I can review some more chairs from them again in the future. But if you like this, smash like, subscribe, check link in description. Maybe discount code, maybe not. Check the description, I might have one. Best budget ergonomic chair 2026. Buy it.